back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Nicole and this is The Simplistic Home, and here on my channel I share all things simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting. And in today's video I am going to be decorating my dining room for summer 2022. I am so excited to start decorating for summer. It is so beautiful out where I live. I am in the Midwest, and recently we've had some pretty nice days. We've had some days in the 90s, so it's super hot, and then we've had, like, today is like 80 degrees and it is so beautiful. So my windows are open and I am ready to just tackle this decorating. Here in my home, I do like to decorate with a lot of earth-toned colors. So a lot of blues, greens, clay colors, ivories, literally anything earth-toned, I'm all about it. I absolutely love incorporating those colors into my home. And another thing I really love to incorporate into my home are thrifted pieces. If you are new here to my channel, you will learn very quickly that thrifting home decor is one of my all-time favorite things to do. I absolutely love it so much, and here once a week on my channel I do like to share a thrift with me style video, and I actually collaborate with a local thrift store here in my area. I go in there once a week, I share my favorite finds here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. I'll leave my handle right here if you are interested in checking out my Instagram as well. But yeah, it's so much fun. I absolutely love sharing all of that content with you guys, and it seems like you guys really do too. So for my decor this summer, I am just really honing in on plants and greenery, and just as, like I said earlier, earth tone colors. I love that palette. I do have a little bit of blue in my living room and in my kitchen for sure. I do have blue kitchen cabinets, if you didn't know that. So little side note there, but in my dining room, I don't put a ton of blue in here. We do have like a sage green wall. I'm sure you guys can tell behind me there, but the walls in here are sage green, and I really just love the natural colors, like with the jute colors and ivories and greenery, and sometimes I incorporate brass and things like that too. So that's what I like to do here in my dining room, but I do have kind of an open concept home, if you will. We kind of created it that way. We are big DIYers here in my house, so I can talk more about that later. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that today it is all neutral colors, super pretty, and yeah, I'm just super excited to share it with you guys. One last thing I want to mention, if you guys are new here, I would absolutely love if you would subscribe to my channel and like this video if you enjoy all things simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting. I have so much more decorating content coming here on my channel. I'm going to be decorating my living room and my kitchen. I also have some outdoor decorating that I'm going to be doing with my front porch and also my patio, just things along those lines. And like I said, I do like to share thrift with me, so I share a lot of thrift hauls and just home decor hauls in general. So if you are interested in seeing my home decor haul for summer 2022, I do have a playlist linked down below. That way you can check it out if you are interested. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start decorating my dining room. We are going to be decorating my hutch back here. I have a little DIY, kind of a DIY. It's just a very simple thing that I'm going to be doing with a thrifted piece. And then I'm also going to be decorating my dining room table, just a very simple tablescape, and just a couple other corners here in my dining room. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to decorating. Alright you guys, so the very first area we are going to start decorating is my hutch. So I thrifted this hutch last year around the fall, and I ended up finding it on Facebook Marketplace for only $60, which was an amazing price. So it does have lights inside, and I love all of the details. It's just very old school looking, and I really love that vibe, and it fits this wall perfectly in our dining room. So to start off on decorating the inside, I really just wanted to give this a clean wipe down. So I'm using some all-natural multi-purpose spray that I make, and then I'm also using a reusable paper towel. My mom ended up buying a package of the paper towels on Amazon, and she gave me a few to try out, and I really like them. So if I can find the link to those, I'll have them linked down below if you're interested. As far as the decor goes in the hutch, I do like to keep things in groupings. So I will have some wooden pieces, I will have some brass items, some ceramics, just things like that, but they are all neutral colors. So for the very top corner, I'm going to start with the two wooden bud vases, and then I'm just going to be placing a little bit of greenery in the middle. Those are thrifted. Also, these wooden bowls that are thrifted in this little fern is $5 from Target, and I will have that link down below if you're interested in that piece. The next thing is this little like cheese ball holder and then some wooden bowls with some little wooden spoons inside. Again, both of those pieces were thrifted. The little like cheese ball holder was, I want to say I spent $2.50 on that at a local antique store, and then the wooden bowls came in a set from the thrift store, and I believe they were $4 for the set. It came with 3 bowls originally and 3 little spoons. As far as the middle shelf goes, I'm going to be incorporating some books in this section, so I really enjoy thrifting books and using them in my decor. So that first book there was not thrifted. It was the Liz Marie Galvin Cozy White Cottage book, and then I also have a ceramic pitcher that I've purchased from Hobby Lobby on clearance several years ago. I think it was around $7. And then these faux pothos plants I found recently at a thrift store for $1 a stem, and there's 2 stems in the pitcher. And then this little piece here is also thrifted. This one came from the Salvation Army, and it was only $5. I like to add in some of the wicker just to add a little bit of more texture into the hutch. This bottom section here is probably my favorite. So as you saw, I did incorporate more books, and then I have a thrifted wooden bowl and this little pothos plant that I purchased from Target this year in the Hearth and Hand line, and I can have that link down below if I can find the link to it online. I believe it was $5.99. And then moving on to the next side, I have several brass pieces. The candlesticks were 25 cents at a yard sale, and then the other little brass piece was thrifted. And then I also have some battery operated candlesticks, again, that were thrifted, that I found last Christmas for $1 a piece. Moving on to the next shelf, so I do have a couple more thrifted pieces. There is a vase, there is this little brass bud vase, there is a pitcher, things along those lines. I just wanted a grouping of 3 that were like colors just to give a little more brightness to this area. So that's what I'm doing here. And to finish this look off, on the very bottom shelf, I'm going to be adding more wooden bowls to balance the other side, and then a thrifted pitcher. Moving on to this mini little DIY, if you will. So I ended up finding this faux tree at my local thrift store for $15, and it did come with a basket, but the original basket that it came in was pretty worn and just wasn't really my style. So I ended up purchasing this basket here at Target for $30. I believe it was part of the Threshold line. I couldn't find the link to it online, but I did find mine inside of my local Target, so you might be able to find it in store. But anyway, all I did was place the tree inside of the basket, and it truly gave it a brand new look. So on the bottom of the basket, it's a little bit wider than the base of the tree. So I decided to rearrange it a little bit and add in some of these little styrofoam pieces to kind of hold it in place. So you can use anything for this. You can use books or really anything at all. And then on top of the base, I wanted to put a little bit of that green moss just so you didn't see the foam piece that the actual branches are stuck in. I am super pleased with how this tree turned out. I think it looks so good. Like I said, the tree itself was only $15, and I know for a fact if I would have tried to make that myself, it would have cost a lot more money. I love doing simple transitions from one season to the next. So for spring, in this little area next to the hutch, I had a basket with white florals in it that just looked really realistic and just relaxing. And then for summer, I wanted something that was just more solid green to last all summer long. And I found this tree. So you can use any type of tree or really just any type of greenery next to an area just to give it a little more life. But I just find finding easy transitions from one season to the next will save you so much time, so much headache, and you can just make it look really beautiful. And as far as the hutch goes, I love to balance it out with light colors and textures and things like that, just to brighten it up a little bit and just draw your eye to certain areas. So I wanted to have 4 main focal pieces. So I did the top and bottom shelf in the middle, and then on the left and right side in the middle, and then everywhere else I just kind of filled in with like items just to balance it out, like I said. Like I mentioned before, just about every single thing in this hutch, including the hutch itself, was thrifted, aside from just a couple of the faux plants. Now moving on to decorating the table. So I do want to do just a very simple tablescape, and first I'm going to be using this table runner. So this came from the Hearth and Hand line this season for $25.99, and then I also have a little plant riser, like a plant stand, and then a faux plant that was originally from Target last year, I believe, but I ended up getting that secondhand as well. And then I'm also going to be using some thrifted brass candlesticks, and again, some thrifted candles that will be going inside of those. And then for Mother's Day this year, I ended up getting some really large, really nice charcuterie boards that came in a pack together. I believe they came from Sam's Club. So if I can find the link to those, I'll have them linked down below. But I just love that layered look, so that's what I'm going for my dining room table. So this table runner actually says that it is an oversized table runner. So it's a little bit wider than your average runner, but I love it. We do have an 8-seater dining room table, and it does go the full length of our table, so it's pretty long. And like I said, as far as the actual centerpiece itself, I just wanted to layer these cutting boards just to add a little bit of texture there with the wood and some warmth as well, but it's not as warm of a color as our table, so it is all broken up as far as the color scheme goes, but still very neutral. And then, like I said, I was going to be adding in this little plant stand that was thrifted, and then the fern on top, and then next to that I will be adding the 3-tiered candlesticks with the white battery-operated candles. I always enjoy doing simple tablescapes in my home simply because we do eat every single meal at our dining room table, and I do have 2 little ones as well. I do love the look of a full-blown tablescape with place settings and all of that, but for summer we're just in and out of the house all the time. We're cooking out constantly and things along those lines, so for summer it's just really simple and just wanted to keep it pretty basic yet still look really pretty. Also, if you're interested in more tablescape ideas, for spring I did film a video that was 3 or 4 ways to decorate a dining room table very simply with like common household items. So if you're interested in that, I can have that video linked down below. So I have one more little area in the dining room that I wanted to decorate. Nothing crazy, but I have this little wooden like
riser, if you will, and then another faux plant from Target, and I can have that link down below if you're interested. But I just wanted to add a pop of greenery to this corner because it is pretty bare. Right now on the wall I do have just a floral printed frame that I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby, and the table that this plant is on is thrifted as well. But I'm thinking about changing out this frame for this wooden like window pane. So I do have two of these. Again, they were thrifted for $2 a piece, and I originally had them in my living room, but I kind of want to switch these out. So let me know what you guys think. I still have to film my summer home tour, and I might be switching these out before then. So let me know what you think. But the only other thing that I did was add a pop of white to that chair that you just saw in the opposite corner. But overall, I absolutely love how the dining room turned out. I think it is very neutral, very calming, very relaxing. It is very eclectic. Like I said, a lot of these pieces are thrifted. I would say like 80% of this room is thrifted or clearance, which is crazy. So anything that I can link, I will have linked down below. But if you guys enjoy these simple decorating videos, these affordable decorating videos, very budget friendly, be sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I share all types of budget friendly home decorating content over here.
Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I absolutely love how my dining room turned out. I think it is super relaxing, very neutral, and I love all the thrifted pieces. I was very fortunate enough to find some really good thrifted items recently, so I absolutely love that tree and how it turned out with that Target basket. I think it is perfect, and I was so pleased that the tree fit in the basket perfectly. Like I said earlier, there was a little bit of a gap between the base of the tree and like the bottom of the basket, so I ended up just wedging those like styrofoam pieces in there. You could wedge anything in there, books or larger like bricks or anything like that, but I just bought the styrofoam just to keep it easy, so I did that. And yeah, I just was super excited about how it turned out. Like I said, I do thrift a lot of items in my home, so if you want more of an in-depth detail on where things came from or how much it was and things like that, because a lot of these pieces, like I said, are thrifted, be sure to check out my summer home decor haul. It is a huge decor haul of everything that I'm using in my home this summer for 2022 decorating. Another thing, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite piece that I used today? And also let me know, would you hang up those wooden like window pane situation in the corner where I just shared that table with the little plant? I think that that would look so pretty there, but I don't have paint to patch up the holes and whatnot right now, so I will have to buy paint if I do end up hanging those up. But stay tuned, I am going to be filming a summer home tour probably towards the end of the month once I have everything decorated, and we'll see if I have those hung up then or not. But I do think that those pieces are beautiful, and whenever I was wanting to switch up those floral frames, I thought those would be perfect because I have two of them and I can put them on the entryway into the living room. As always, thank you guys so much for watching today. If you enjoy simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. That way I know that you guys enjoy this decorating content. And also subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here in this space. I am so excited to be sharing on YouTube again. I actually started my channel back in 2020 and I was just super inconsistent in 2020 and in 2021. There's just a lot going on in our life. We added a new baby and just different things. So anyway, 2022 has brought me here back to YouTube and I'm absolutely loving it. So like I said, I do like to share twice a week, and typically I share a thrift with me and some type of home decorating, I don't know, something along the home decor line is my second video, either a shop with me or hauls or things along those lines. So like I said, if all that sounds good to you, be sure to hit that bell notification. That way you're notified every time I post a new video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I appreciate you all so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.